Now let's turn to Benjamin Baker for a look at Adventist history. This week, Adventist students in northern India share a Signs of the Times magazine with the Dalai Lama.
Thank you for joining us. On August 31, 1946, Frederick Cairns Gilbert died. Born in London, England, to Russian Jewish parents in 1867, Gilbert had a traditional Jewish upbringing and early developed an intense hatred for Christians. He migrated to New York City in his teens, but ultimately ended up settling in Boston. There he was converted to Seventh-day Adventist Christianity by a couple called the Fisks, who graciously took him into their home and, as Gilbert put it, lived their religion more than they talked it. Disowned by friends and family for accepting Jesus as the Messiah, the undaunted Frederick went on to do pioneering work among the Jews of Boston. He established centers for Jewish refugees, orphans, and the unemployed. He preached on soapboxes and canvassed from tenement to tenement. He published gospel magazines in Yiddish and wrote books uplifting Jesus as the hope of his race. He also founded the Jewish department of the North American Division, and from 1922 until his death was a field secretary for the General Conference. Also during this week, but in 1960, in northern India, on the foothills in the Himalayas, Adventist students from Vincent Hill College gave issues of the Signs of the Times to a store owner of the Roman Catholic faith. Later, the kind proprietor informed the students that members of a certain large household had taken copies of the magazines and returned requesting more. The Vincent Hill students arranged a visit to the household and there met for 30 minutes with the Dalai Lama, who showed rapt interest in Adventism and was enthusiastic about receiving a subscription to the Signs of the Times. Here you see a 25-year-old Dalai Lama with Signs of the Times in his hand next to one of the student colporteurs. And that was this week in Adventist history.